Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days, don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days, don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days, don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days.
Alright, what up, y'all? Planet of Fix for kids here in Free School Adventures. Shout out to Prissy B for this wonderful story. Have you ever witnessed anyone at the age of 10 that entered college? Alright, if you have, no problem. Have you ever known anyone at the age of 17 to receive their master's degree? If not, take a look at Mr. Huey and his little brother. Mr. Huey just got his master's degree at TCU and his little brother's following in his footsteps. His mother, exceptionally proud of him, but knows he has a lot of potential. She did say one suspect line, "One day nerds will rule the world." You let me know what she meant by that. I'm not going to say any more. I'm so proud of these two young ones. He's a young man. His brother's only 14. But I want y'all to check this story out and please share it. We cover so much sad news. For once, it's great to cover some good news. Shout out to Prissy B for this and the queens and kings of content. If the video don't start when I stop talking, click the link in the description. What you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall. Most importantly, go to, if you have time, www.amor-ika.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes tube. We are the new umbrella.
News. 17-year-old receives master's degree from TCU, and his 14-year-old brother is following his lead. 17-year-old receives master's degree from TCU, and his 14-year-old brother is following his lead. A 17-year-old getting a master's degree certainly seems to be one of a kind, but he also has a younger family member, who is now following in his footsteps. Fort Worth, Texas, a 17-year-old is now believed to be the youngest student to ever receive a master's degree from TCU. Carson Huey walked during Saturday afternoon's ceremony, where he accepted his master's degree in physics after receiving his undergraduate degree at 14. Something like this certainly seems to be one of a kind, but he also has a younger family member, who is now following in his footsteps. Carson's purple cap and gown blends in with the rest of his graduating class at TCU, but he stands out because of his young age. Outside of just school and academia, I'm really just a normal 17-year-old kid. I like playing video games, I have a dog, I have my brother at home, so, we have fun, he said. Carson's brother, Cannon, is 14, and an electrical engineering major at TCU. I get that, how old are you? Sometimes, Cannon added. It's obvious they are nerds, their mother, Claretta Kemp, said. But their mother added that being a nerd isn't a bad thing. She knew Carson had a bright future at an early age. By the time he was 2 years old, he was reading chapter books, she recalled. She homeschooled Carson until he began 8th grade, at age 5. He started college at TCU at the age of 10, and his brother was right behind him a few years later. They were shorter, but they were almost equally smart as they are now, so I had to kind of equally assess if they were ready to go to college, said Magnus Ritby, their physics and astronomy professor. Ritby said being their mentor is a highlight of his career, and he becomes emotional thinking of their accomplishment and what the future holds. There is no limit, not even the sky, Ritby said. After getting his master's degree, Carson said he's now going back to TCU for my PhD. The brothers feel the path they're on is what's best for them. Cannon wants to be an astronaut. I think a lot of kids have that dream, for some reason, and hopefully I'm the one to accomplish that, he said. But right now, the engineering major jokes about a project he's focused on back home. I have all of my Lego Star Wars sets spread out there, Cannon said. As for Carson, he has no set plans. For me, I like physics and science in general because you get to understand the how and why of just a new MBER of different subjects, he said. So really, just kind of digging into that rabbit hole and figuring out what's going on behind equations or systems or whatever it is you're trying to solve. His professor believes he'll be working with world leaders, and that makes sense to his mother. It's a beautiful thing to be a nerd because nerds will rule the world at some point, Kemp said. For now, the 17-year-old said he's just grateful for the support system leading him to graduation and beyond. I had a village, and sometimes, well, all the time, that's what it takes, Carson said. Their mother said it's been a family effort, as she's been driving them to and from school all this time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, visit our community wall, but more importantly, go to www.amo.
A 17-year-old is now believed to be the youngest student to ever receive a master's degree from TCU. Carson Huey walked during this afternoon's ceremony where he accepted his master's degree in physics. Fox 4's David Santendry was there for the graduation and spoke with the graduate and his family. Hey, David. Hey, Blake. Well, the 17-year-old first received his undergraduate degree at age 14. This story seems like it might be one of a kind, but I'm here to tell you that he has a younger sibling who might soon be following in his teenage footsteps. Carson Huey's purple cap and gown blends in with the rest of his graduating class at TCU. He's accepting a master's degree in physics, but he's doing it at just 17 years of age.
Outside of just school and academia, I'm really just a normal 17-year-old kid. I like playing video games, I have a dog, I have my brother at home, so, you know, we have fun.
Oh yeah, Carson's brother, Cannon.
I'm 14, I'm an electrical engineer.
It's your man suit.
Here. I get the, how old are you, sometimes.
It's obvious that they are nerds.
But their mother says being a nerd isn't a bad thing. She knew Carson had a bright future at an early age.
By the time he was 2 years old, he was reading chapter books.
She homeschooled the child until he began 8th grade at age 5. He started college at TCU at age 10. His brother, a few years later.
They were shorter.
College at 10.
But they were almost equally smart as they are now. So
Man, started college at 10.
I tried to assess if they were really ready to go to college.
Physics and astronomy professor Magnus Ritby says being their mentor is a highlight of his career. He's emotional, thinking of their accomplishments and what the future holds.
Shout out to Shorty, man.
Not even this guy.
So after today, I'll be going back to DC
Kings
for my PhD.
The brothers feel their path is what's best for them. The youngest wants to be an astronaut.
I think a lot of kids have that dream for some reason, and hopefully I'm the one to accomplish that.
But right now, the engineering major jokes about a project he's focused on back home.
I have all of my Lego Star Wars sets spread out there. I have too many, but...
Have you seen the new Star Wars movies?
Not yet, but I will soon.
As for Carson, he has no set plans.
So really kind of digging into that rabbit hole and figuring out what's going on behind just
NASA
equations or systems or whatever you're trying to solve.
His professor believes he'll be working with world leaders. It makes sense to his mother.
It's a beautiful thing to be a nerd because nerds will rule the world at some point.
For now, the 17-year-old says he's just grateful
Nerds
for
will
the
rule the
support
world. Why
system,
is he
leading him to graduation and
worried about
beyond.
ruling the world?
I had a village. You know, sometimes that's all the time. That's what it takes.
Carson tells me he just recently got his learner's permit, so that means all this time his mother has been driving them to and from college. Certainly a full family effort.
Ooh, that's a great story. Alright, what up, y'all? Planet of Fakes here. 2020's coming. Brand new everything. I got a brand new Instagram. Make sure you follow it. Planet_of_the_fakes. And hey, Planet of Fakes back again. This is just a reminder. If you have any problems accessing the videos at our site, www.amore-ika.com/TV, more than likely it's because you're on a cell phone or tablet. All you have to do is at the top of the browser on the right hand is normally 3 dots. You hit them. This menu comes down. Hit desktop site. You have to switch from mobile view to desktop view, and all the videos will pop right up for you. Any other problems, just hit us up at support@amore-ika.com. Thanks again for supporting. Alright, Planet of the Fakes here. I'd like to thank you for watching our video, but I also would like to remind you to please subscribe to our other pages. YouTube Streets, Planet of the Fakes Kids, I'm Just Nosy, Kanika Jenkins, 36 Hours, POTFS, Planet of the Kings, POTFS Battle Zone, Planet of the Fakes Extraordinary, Planet of the Fakes for Pets, Umbrella, POTFS, Planet of the Fakes for Families, Pigstar HH News, Planet of the Fakes